Now we get to the sad part. If anybody that I actually know watches these videos, you know that I have one specific band that I have listened to since I was about 13 years old. I'm gonna try really hard not to get emotional. These are the only people that actually buy their CDs. I still buy a CD, but only from this band because I believe they deserve my damn money. I love them so much. This band is called Def Havana, the Def Havana merch. The first one, I really should have done this in date order, that's really annoying. I don't know when I got all of these, because most of these I bought from their actual merch store. I didn't actually buy a lot of these on their tours, so I don't know what the bottom says because I can't see it. I'm Sick to Death of Rain. It's from my favourite song by them. I have yet to not cry at a Def Havana gig. I've cried at every single one so far. I'm Sick to Death of Rain, which anybody in England can relate to. So if I had any heart left, I'd give it all to you. So it's cute, whatever. I don't wear a lot of these that often, to be honest with you, because they're way too bright for me. Like there's a white one, there's a blue one. I'm not really here for it, but I buy it mainly just so I can say I have it, so. We are the kings and queens of the East Coast village streets. Again, I don't think any of these fit me anymore. This is what happens when you collect band merch for 6 years. Everybody's dancing and I want to die. How many of these t-shirts do I have? This is actually getting tiring. Okay, Def Havana once again. Just a simple black one. Another Def Havana one. From Old Souls. Young and Unemployable, Lonely, Drunk and Beautiful. That is so small. I'm actually gonna try these on after this video because that is so small. What size is this? It's a lady's, that's not a medium. I don't believe you. And then this is the first Def Havana t-shirt I ever bought. This is, actually, is this the first Def Havana shirt I ever bought? Maybe, I don't remember anymore, I have too many of them. But this is from 2013. This was the, actually no, this definitely was not the first gig I went to for them. I went to a lot more before this one. But this one, I cried for probably about 20 minutes in. So that's all the folded stuff. I actually want to know how much I've spent on band merch in the last 6 years of my life. I'm just staying on Def Havana topic because it's easier. I have Def Havana socks. I bought these and I saved a tree in the rainforest today, so that's pretty cool. I have a long sleeve Def Havana sock. This was in the wash, but I managed to just grab it out before I started doing this video. So nothing on the front, but Def Havana down the side. That nice little bit on the back. I was gonna get that as a tattoo, but I ended up getting the logo instead because I'm not about that life. This is my favourite one. This is the one that I never take off. I wear this for like 7 days in a row. Wash it and then wear it for another 7 days in a row. I literally never take this off. I love it so much. It's so comfy and it's like 3 sizes too big and I love it. I remember buying it and the guy stood there. He was like, "You look like a medium," and I was like, "I'm not buying a medium." And he looked at me really funny and I was like, "Give me the biggest size you have." And he was like, "Okay, well, here's an extra large." And I was like, "Thanks." And I put it on and I was like, "This is the one." And he was like, "It's really big." I was like, "I know." I was very confused. I think this is the last Def Havana one. I hope it is. I look crazy at this point. This is my Def Havana jumper. This, I think, was one of the first things I bought by them. I think I bought this and another t-shirt on that pile at the same gig. That's all the Def Havana merch. Oh, I can't even lift them. Okay. I'm gonna be back here now to make this slightly easier on myself. Amity Affliction. If you like Of Mice and Men, you will love Amity Affliction also. They are amazing. I actually tried to wear this like 2 days ago and it's so small. It's actually a size medium, which is really triggering. Another Ed Sheeran t-shirt. This was, I want to say it was 2014, but it was possibly 2013. I think it was 2014, like end of 2014, because it was in October, but I went with Liv and I didn't meet Liv until the end of 2013, so it must have been 2014. But another Ed Sheeran t-shirt, Slam Dunk Fest. If you are a fan of this kind of music, I urge you to go to Slam Dunk. It is everything. I never heard of it. I never heard of it until the year that I went, which was 2016? Yes, it was 2016. So I went in 2016. I had never heard of it until one day I had just gotten paid and it was at a point in my life where my boyfriend at the time had gotten sick of me buying gig tickets. I bought gig tickets every payday because every payday there was another gig that had just got on sale and I was like, I'm buying tickets. and I was sat in his bed and he went to the bathroom and I was like, oh yeah, I got paid today. And he said to me, I'm going to the bathroom, do not buy any gig tickets. I said, I'm not going to buy any gig tickets.
You were saying?
We're just gonna ignore that. So I was sat on his bed and he was like, while I'm in the bathroom, do not buy any gig tickets. I was like, I'm not gonna buy any gig tickets. In the time that it took him to go from his bedroom to the bathroom, have a wee, and come back into the room, I had bought gig tickets, and I'd bought Slam Dunk gig tickets. And do you want to know why I bought Slam Dunk gig tickets? That top one right there. I almost died. It was the best day of my life. If you don't know what Slam Dunk is it's a festival. Slam Dunk is a festival for people that hate camping. Do I look like I camp? Does this hair look like it camps? So I found out about Slam Dunk and I was like, okay, so it's the North one day, the Midlands another day, and then the South the last day. It was essentially, I think about eight stages in just the NEC arena of Birmingham, and it was genuinely the best day of my life. I managed to see like about 10 of my favourite bands for the price of only seeing like one. I think the tickets at the time, I don't know how much they cost now, but I know the tickets when I bought them were 90 quid and I bought two. So they were 45-ish pounds each once you'd like put into booking fees and stuff like that. So it was like £90 for two tickets and I got to see, let's go through them all, shall we? I saw Panic at the Disco. I didn't get to see Mice and Men because they were on at the same time as Panic, and by that point I'd already seen Mice and Men, so I thought I'm gonna go to Panic because Brendan. I saw Mallory Knox, I saw Mayday Parade, I saw The Story So Far, I saw Young Guns, I can't even read these. I saw Rome, We Came as Romans, With Confidence, Asteroid Boys. I saw so many and it was honestly the best day of my life. It was amazing. I remember getting there with my friend and I remember it started at like 9:30 or 10. Like doors opened like 9:30 or 10 and I thought, right, we need to get there early because there's so many bands that we want to see. We didn't want to see anyone until like 12 and I thought, well, if we get there for the time the doors open, by the time we actually get in, we should be able to see everyone. We got there at the perfect time. We only waited in the queue for I think about half an hour. The idea is as we went in, they searched our bags and all that kind of stuff, and then we got in, we went back outside, and the queue, the queue was genuinely like a mile long. People were stood in the queue for like 5 hours trying to get into this festival, and I literally was stood there like I feel so bad for you, but I'm so happy that I got here like on time this morning. It was a mess, it was horrible. I literally saw all these people in like just a swirling kind of queue, all these poor people. I felt awful for them, it was horrible, because I thought waiting half an hour to get in was like long enough for me. I was like, I'm sick of waiting in queues now. But once you got your wristbands, like that was it. You could just walk in and out, you could kind of do what you wanted. So like halfway through the day we went back to my car. I don't remember why, I think we went back to get changed. Because my friend wore really stupid shoes to be walking around and being stood up all day, so she had to change her shoes, and I think I was wearing shorts during the day, so then I went back to my car and put on leggings when it sort of got a lot colder. But if you ever get the chance to go to Slam Dunk, I would go. I haven't gone for 2 years because the last 2 years lineups have been crap. This is where, oh no, I look so crazy. Okay, so in my last video, I told you guys that I watched Don't Flop battles. I first started watching Don't Flop, I think, when I was about 14 or 15. And I watched them with my friends, and I fell in love with a certain someone that I saw on Don't Flop. I cannot believe I'm about to put this on YouTube. I fell in love with a guy called Luna C. So Luna is, how do I describe Luna? I can. I'm gonna put a clip of one of his songs around here somewhere. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen it like 2 days ago, but it's fine. I'm gonna put a clip here. Essentially, that is Luna, and he started his own clothing brand called Borscht. Now, I have a lot to thank Borscht for, because if it wasn't for Borscht, I wouldn't have met my boyfriend, but we'll get to that at a different time. I'm gonna do a whole story time on that, so that's fine. If it wasn't for Borscht, I wouldn't have met my boyfriend. So, I could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 Borscht t-shirts and 1 Borscht hoodie. So, we're looking at about £200 that I've spent in Borscht. I actually would say that's probably about right. That's a pretty decent estimation. Yeah, I think that's probably about right. I've spent about £200 at Borscht. Only an online store. I'm gonna put a link in. I almost cried when they stopped selling their stuff for about 2 years. But that's fine, so we're gonna go through all the boy stuff now. So they don't stock half of this anymore, so if you didn't buy it and you like some of this, I'm sorry, but you probably can't get most of it. The only stuff that you can still get, I'll put at the end, so not that. Okay, so this is the prison tee. This also came in maroon. I don't know why I got the navy one. I think I should have gotten both. I believe at the time I didn't have the money to buy both, but I should have gotten both. The prison tee in navy. I have this tee, which my boyfriend also has. I don't wear that one very often, to be fair, but I have too many clothes. I literally have too many clothes, but I don't know what to call this. I'm not even gonna try and remember the names for all of these. I'm just gonna go through them all and I'll just give you little anecdotes of when and why I bought them. And then this one I have never worn. I bought it and I liked it. I still like it now, I just don't wear it. It's very loose fitting and for some, the thing about boys is I think it's all men's clothes, like it's all men's fit. And when it's a very loose kind of top like this, it just doesn't hang right, so I don't wear it that often. I just have it just so I can say I have it. Then we have this one. This was a birthday, Christmas. Either a birthday or a Christmas present. But this is a birthday or Christmas present from my friend. She knows me so well. I loved it. This one, again, I'm pretty sure I'm still at the point where you can't get any of these anymore. Actually, Luna wore this one in a rap battle on Don't Flop, so. Then we have this one, and funnily enough my boyfriend does not have most of these and he has tried so hard to like either steal them or like pretend that they're his or ask me if he can have them and I'm like, no. God, is creepy. Funny story about this one. I started working at a head office of a certain clothing brand. So the first day I wore the clothing brand because I didn't know, and then they told me like you haven't got to wear the brand, so don't worry too much about it. Like if you haven't got enough, then just come in and whatever you want. Me being me, I went into work the next day with this on, and I offended 3 different people who were all Christians, telling me that I was offensive and rude. This one is the reason me and my boyfriend are together today. And then we have boys rules everything around me. Those are all the ones that you can no longer get. And then you have this one, which I know that you definitely can because I only bought this I think in November last year. This is the trademark of Boist, and I also have basically this again but on a jumper, which is that. So yeah, those are the 2 that you can still get at Boist. So yeah, that is on my band / TV / rapper merch. I hope you enjoyed this video. This honestly took me an hour and a half to record, so I really hope you guys enjoyed it because it did take me so long, and I hope that you all enjoyed. If you did, please leave this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to me if you like my content as a whole, and all that's really going to do is tell you when I upload, and what is so terrible about that. My Twitter and Instagram will be down here somewhere, as always, and in the description box below. As always, give me a follow. I don't post on them very often, but I am trying really hard to at the moment, guys. I'm trying to post at least once a day. It's going kind of well. This is the 2nd day and I've done it both days. At the same time, I am recording this on the 8th of March, so this is going to be well overdue, but happy International Women's Day to all you lovely creatures. Let all the men know in this world that we can do anything they can do, and we can do it in heels. And I hope you guys have a lovely week. I will be here until you tell me not to be. I'm probably still after that anyway, and I will see you guys soon.